At least 149 people are dead following a powerful 7.1 magnitude earthquake in central Mexico, which toppled buildings and left hundreds of office workers trapped. The quake struck just hours after a nationwide earthquake drill to mark the anniversary of the devastating quake in 1985, which claimed more than 5,000 lives. Bridget Burke reports.
Sirens sound after a 7.1 magnitude quake shook Mexico City at lunchtime, collapsing buildings, causing fires and trapping hundreds of people. The quake rocked the central state of Puebla at a depth of 51 kilometres, forcing panicked workers to evacuate buildings. Mike Sellers escaped from the 8th floor of a central city office building.
This is the third time I felt one, and this one is by far the most terrifying one.
Diego Gomez Guzman spoke to Checkpoint from the rooftop of a hospital on the outskirts of Mexico City.
27 buildings that fall down. 2 of these buildings were schools, and there were kids inside too. They're trying to rescue them right now. The Army and the Navy closed the city so they can work with them. Police and firefighters are there as well too. Oh, it was devastating, you know. You can't imagine family, friends being there. Obviously, all the communication fell down. That's kind of scary, not knowing anything, just knowing that we have an earthquake, that you know that some buildings fall down, that you don't know if your family or friends were there. All the fear in the people, you can feel it when you are going down the street, just walking. Right now on the radio of a firefighter trying to rescue 2 little girls that were trapped under a building that fell down in the center zone of Mexico City. They could see their legs and one of their hands.
Location scout Ricardo Ramos, visiting from Los Angeles, was about to have lunch and told Checkpoint he raced out onto the street.
We had to be extra careful because a lot of the electricity cables were falling, some of the buildings were cracking, and the area where I was at, that's an area where you can really feel them, and a lot of those buildings have collapsed. So we're definitely grateful to be safe.
Can you describe to me what else you saw when the quake hit?
A lot of broken windows, a lot of glass on the floor, some cracks on some buildings, fallen cables, fallen trees. A lot of people trying to figure out what to do. But I think everyone's working very well, being very cooperative. Some people I know are already down there volunteering and offering some water and help.
On the streets, there were chaotic scenes as residents worked with officials scrambling in a race against time to rescue trapped people. Bystanders clapped as one by one people were rescued from crumbled buildings and taken to hospital by ambulance. From the air, as the death toll continues to rise, the extent of the damage was clear. At least 27 buildings have collapsed or partially collapsed. Stunned people lined the streets. Power knocked out to at least 3.8 million homes.
Holy shit. Yeah.
At this cafe at the airport in Mexico City, tourists took refuge under tables as the quake hit. Today's quake struck just hours after thousands of people had participated in earthquake drills throughout the country to mark the anniversary of the devastating quake that killed thousands of people in Mexico City in 1985. It comes less than a fortnight after a powerful 8.1 quake struck on September 7, killing at least 98 people. For Checkpoint, Bridget Burke.